Hey, this is Daryl again, and our second fly for the delayed harvest is another simple fly, and it's an egg pattern. So we're using McFly foam, but anyway, we'll take a look at one here. I'm tying it in the peach color because if you're in Georgia, that's a great type of color for an egg pattern in Georgia. Maybe even South Carolina, who knows? But anyway, let's take a look at the fly, and we'll tie up this simple fly in two different ways to do that. All right. Yeah. So this here's the egg pattern we're going to tie. It's going to have a little red dot, hopefully when it gets done, and we're going to tie it in a couple ways, two different ways. The hook I'm using is a Kumoto hook in a size 12. It's an egg hook. If you want, you can tie these in using emerger hooks or scud hooks. You know, the concept is that they're a short shanked hook. I'm going to go ahead and debarb this one here. We're going to put in there. And as you can see, it's a short shank hook, not very long. And I'm going to use some orange thread, probably fluorescent orange, I'm not sure what it is, but this is a little higher. This is like a 6/0 thread. You could go up to a 3/0 210 denier if you want, because we're going to be cranking on this material. And we're just going to start this back behind the eye. And we're going to put it right back in the middle of that there. Next I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of that peach foam, couple strands of that, and I'm going to add in for the blood dot some red McFly foam right here. And you're going to find out this one method that we're going to tie it in there's a lot of waste here on there. So, but maybe the blood dots will show up a little bit better. I don't know, but you're the judge. We'll go ahead and whip finish. If you want, you can apply some head cement at this point. To help secure that in. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to pull this up. And I'm going to use some serrated scissors that are designed for synthetics, because this type of material will can dull your scissors. These, and then I'm going to trim this off what looks like straight across. And that's our waist right there. And then I'm going to brush it out. And there's our egg pattern. I'm going to trim away a little bit of that on the bottom. I'm going to use a curved scissors. I think the egg spot could have been a little bit better, but hey, it's what it is. All right. That's one way you can tie it in. The way I normally like to tie them, I use some type of tube. I'll show you that. Debarred this hook. Same thread. These can be pretty fast ties. And then we're going to take like a tube, could be the end of a pencil, or not a pencil, but an ink pen, and we're going to put our material through that, and we'll just tie that on this way. And this way you can control the amount of material. I'm going to lift this end up and put a couple thread wraps behind here to lock it in on this side. And then lift up on the front. And with finish. Trim off my thread. I'm just going to pull this back so it's about twice the length of the tied-in material, and then I'm going to trim it off with those. And that's about, and if we flip it a few times, exciting there. Sorry about that, took you for a spin. But anyway, that's even worse on the blood dot, but who knows? Fish might still eat it. But that gives you an idea how to tie up these simple egg patterns. Try them in other colors, like some pink, this peach color, some yellow, orange. You don't have to put the blood dot in there. You can just tie them up without that. And usually these are fished with on a tandem where you've got a dropper. It's coming off something a little bit heavier, so it helps the fly. Either the egg pattern will be up above your nymph pattern, or it'll be lower. You could tie it, you know, fish it with another egg pattern. There's no reason why you can't put an egg or a bead on it to make it drop or whatever. But and we'll be tying something similar to that next time with what's called the Y2K on there. Uses about the same material. But anyway, that's how you tie an egg pattern. Alright, that's it. Remember, maybe even tie some of these up in brown or black. Pretend that they're it's fish food, matching the hatch for where those fish that get fed twice or on a daily basis using fish food in those big rivers that have big trophy fish. You know, they're pellet fed sometimes, and that's about all they really like to eat sometimes. But give it a try. It's delayed harvest starting 1 November, and have some fun with it. They stock in Georgia, I understand, like some creeks are stocked once a week, every other week, something like that. You know, a couple thousand in those creeks. You're not allowed to keep them in the delayed harvest areas. You're supposed to be catch and release, educating those fish so that they're harder to catch if there's any holdovers. All right, I'm Daryl, and we will see you on the water.